Hello there everyone, Ashnflash here, and welcome on into an early review for the upcoming movie, Disney Pixar's Lightyear. This is set number 76831. This is Zurg Battle. It has 261 pieces and is retailing for $29.99 USD or $39.99 Canadian. This is actually going to be available beginning on April the 24th. I was able to pick this up early thanks to a Quebec site, which I will link down below in the description. There's a lot to go through with this set that I think is really surprising when you look at the three sets as a whole. So let's go ahead and let's jump into things. So here is the evil Emperor Zurg, the sworn enemy of the Galactic Alliance, and so nostalgic to me as someone who grew up on Toy Story, and specifically, like, I always have loved Zurg, the purple color, and the fact that he's here in the movie. I'm so excited. I'm so excited about this. Anyways, I think that it's cool. Like, it's a new interpretation of it, of course. Like, he didn't have legs before. He did, of course, have the arms. I think it would have been really cool to see that he had the ion blaster or something like that, but there doesn't seem to be anything here now. It is very, I don't want to say unstable, because it's not. It kind of compacts in on itself as you sort of just play around with it. So I think that's kind of interesting. Like, it's almost like he leans forward and then leans back there, if you notice that. So the front part here leans forward, and then the back part just sort of sits there, and it almost gives it like this stance, like, you know when Iron Man does his repulsor blasts? So it's almost like that. But again, there's a lot of posability here. One of my favorite things about this, besides like all the new ingot colors that you've got here with like purple and black, just having them all in here. I don't know if they're new, but I don't think, like, they're not very common. I don't have too many of them. It's complete on the back, so I really appreciate that. I love when the mechs go all out and they're complete from every angle. I really love that. So you've got all these amazing stickers as well. Not just is it complete with bricks, but they also have stickers here to show you that. Also on the top there, you can see on the shoulder pads, you've got some more stickers there, and then you've also got a sticker there in the front. That is actually a printed piece, and it appears in another set. And then here you've got some more stickers. Also, I forgot to mention, there's also a sticker here on the legs, sticker here, and then also on the side arm here. Yeah, like, looking at the posability here, you've got the shoulders, and then you've got the hands that can completely rotate around as well. Like, there is a lot to this mech, and I think that that is really, really awesome. The only complaint here that I have is the posability that is stopping it from, like, turning a little bit more is there in that leg. It actually is like the claw that attaches onto that claw. Anyways, it attaches onto that, and it doesn't let you, like, turn it. Like, the legs are that sideways angled always because of that. Now, you can rotate the feet a little bit because they are actually built using a very similar design to the small $10 Marvel mechs. But yeah, it, like, the posability of this, there's a lot that you've got going on here. I think it's a really impressive mech there, and looking at it from all these different sides, like, you'll just notice more and more pieces here, like those there, the cylinders in the inside there. Like, it's incredible. But you do have this as well. This, it's almost like a battery or something. I'm not too sure. It does appear in the other set, like I said, but you can swap it out like they have on the box and put it on the left side there, or I guess his right. I thought it's important to take a look at the top here because I love it. They've got the mud guards there from cars being used to, like, sort of make like a circle around the head, which I think looks awesome. The head also can rotate and turn, which the printing came out so much better than I thought too, because they're printing on purple, and the yellow looks great, the red looks great, it looks awesome. And this piece that they have designed here for this is just so detailed. I really love that they created a new piece for that. Instead of having it brick built and, like, using different stickers and prints, I think that this came out so well. So here is Buzz Lightyear, Space Ranger, Universe Protection Unit, and he looks great. Like, this figure is just so detailed. I think it's my favorite out of all of them, out of the three that we get across the three different sets, which is really awesome, by the way. Thor should have had that. Anyways, it looks great. They created this new piece for the chest, and I know that, like, some people are a little frustrated with it. It's not as detailed as it would have liked. You know, they missed the molded buttons and everything. But I think that it's a cool new approach. You know, if you really want, you can go and swap out the old one. I don't know if you are able to get it. I feel like you can get some Toy Story 4 sets still for pretty cheap. They actually have this new wing piece here in the back, which is exclusive to the set. Like, this doesn't appear in anything else. I saw some other toys and it's dark gray and it looks so much better than this dark tan. Like, it just, the dark tan just doesn't work, which is such a shame. However, it looks incredible with the printing and everything. The color's really off. And I feel like that's going to be used in future Toy Story sets, maybe even more Lightyear sets. I don't know, but there's no way they created that piece just for this one singular set, as well as same with this. Like this, I feel like is going to be used beyond Disney sets as well, just like we're gonna see in the other sets with the Bad Batch one. Anyways, we're getting off topic here. It also comes with a purple head, which I was so concerned about the printing of this that it wasn't going to be the right skin color, like it would be faded on the purple, but it looks really good. Same with the back head printing there. And speaking of the back, I didn't show this before, but it attaches there on the two studs, and you could see it with the head. Like it looks great, and it's exclusive to this set as well. The accessory here that we've got is like this blaster. It's using one of the Overwatch guns. Also included is his laser, which is really cool. You don't want to be in the way when his laser goes off. Anyways, how come you don't have a laser past Lego Buzz's? It's really cool that it's the first time here. And you could see it's almost like this, I don't know, it's a different print here. I'll show you the other Buzz. You can see that it's almost like this device that they have put on that arm, which is so cool. A, that it's getting arm printing, but then B, it's like, here's this exclusive arm to add to this figure. It's nuts the amount of attention they put in these sets. And this is what the torso printing looks like underneath. You could even see the Star Command logo still there underneath. And I love the leg printing, how that goes into the torso. It looks awesome on the hips. Feet printing, great. Side arm printing, again, with the Space Rangers there, SR, the logo. The back torso printing, extremely detailed. And when you remove the spiky hair, which is dark brown, which is different than the one you just saw on screen, which is reddish brown. Anyways, you could see that he's got this smirk there as well. Here is Izzy Hawthorne. And again, looks really cool. Love that they're using the Bumblebee hairpiece. I like that it's been getting a lot of use since the DC superhero series. And I guess I could have compared her arm printing to the Buzz from the other set, because it's actually the exact same. It does actually have a second face there with a smile with the teeth. And then also included is actually the purple head there, which looks awesome as well. The printing looks great, and you could see same back head printing as Buzz's. And this is actually the new stud shooter for 2022, and it's a really powerful new stud shooter. Here's Socks the cat. So far from the trailers, don't think I'm the biggest fan of it. However, it still is really cool to get the Lego cat piece here recolored in dark yellow. You could use this in your city for just a cat variant. And it's got a little collar there and some printing there like normal cats have. And here is what the side of the box is calling Eric. And it's a very interesting design for a robot. You've got two stickers there on the front and on the side head there. And it actually is standing on these four studs. So it's just sort of loosely sitting on my stand there. What's interesting is the eye. What the piece is using. It's actually a unicorn horn in a stud with a hole in it. And then you just fit it through the hole. You actually are able to take the crystallic fusion there, which is a reference to the line from the first Toy Story movie, but it's got this print there on each side, which looks really cool, as well as the handle piece in dark gray, and even you've got a tile there on top to actually like sort of enclose this in like this red trim, which looks really great. Anyways, what you do is, I believe you're meant to actually take that and have Eric holding on to this. Now, it'll tip over, I think, up top here. There we go, with the stud holding it there. That is what it looks like holding on to the crystallic fusion power cell. Well, there you have it, everyone. That is my review of the Zurg Battle. And like I said, like Zurg is just so nostalgic to me, and I absolutely love the build for it. I think the posability and everything that you've got going on there is incredible. The figures as well. And just some of the parts in here too. Like it's really crazy that they made this wing piece, and this is the only set that it's in for now, like I mentioned. But I'm so like impressed by this. But overall, I think the price should maybe have $5 knocked off of it. I think the $24.99, $34.99, I think that would have been the better price. It doesn't feel like it's $40 worth, if I'm being honest, at least Canadian wise. Like, I look at the Zurg Mech, and while it is absolutely amazing, I just don't see the price equivalent to that personally. But Maybe I'm wrong. It is complete in the back, unlike other mechs and things like that. But I'd love to hear your thoughts, though. What do you think of this? Do you agree that it's a little overpriced? Are you going to be picking this up? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Hope you guys did enjoy the video. Hope you all have a great day. I will see you all in the next one.